Hi everyone. This is another com interface video. In the previous ones I showed you how to use event-based scripts and a couple examples in that. Today we will look into the other way to use it. That is when you have an external script and how that external script can open Vissim, manipulate it, or how can you use that external script to manipulate an already existing Vissim instance. So in this example I use Python and I use Visual Studio Code to run the Python code. I will cut out the video parts where Vissim is loading. It takes a minute or two. I just don't want to dwell on it, so I will just cut those out. Yeah, so it will appear immediately in the video you are watching. So what you need to do, you need to import OS. This is basically just allows you to do operational system things like create this file name. So here I use the path within OS to create basically a file name. So I merge the path with the file name together. Then to create the com server, I have this import win32 com.client as com. So you just copy paste it into the in the start of your code. So here we create Vissim object, and how to do it. It will open Vissim, and the first time you use it, you must use it with this com generate cache ensure dispatch and then vissim.vissim. This generate cache is important because without running it first, it will not know what it can do. So it needs to create that environment for it, that cache. But once you run that, you can just use this com dispatch vissim and not this one. So not this one, but this one. Yeah. So first you definitely use the first, and then you can use the second one. The second one will run faster. Yeah. If you don't specify Vissim version, because you can specify which Vissim version you want to open. If you don't specify, it will run the most recently registered version as com server. But if you want to specify which version to run, you just put the version there. .23, .24, .10. And then this will open Vissim. Then what I have, I just basically load a model in. So here, these are not necessary steps. You can just here the loadnet vissim.loadnet what actually loads the network into Vissim. So you can just use this here and just put the whole path there. But it is nicer to set out your project path. This is just a variable I create, project path. It can be project file that, and then you add the same 54 whatever there. Yeah, so it's your choice. And here I add the path. Just be very careful. Look at the syntax. So you can create, this is a string, so you need to have it within brackets. In Python, you can use either the single one or the double ones. They mean the same. You just need to make sure that they are the same you use here, that the same must be used there. And you need to use these double backslashes. That's very important. Then the file name. I just again as a string or text within brackets. I put that. Then I concatenate or join basically these two together. And that is the OS, what you imported there, path, join. And then you just put the two together in order. And then you just use vissim.load, loadnet, and the file name. And this is the file name, a variable that stores the full, basically after file, after this path join, it will be like that. Yeah. So then it runs it. If I run it now, it will take some time, so I'm going to cut out. Okay. Now, as you can see, it opened finally, or it is opening, and then you see that it closed immediately. Because what happens is, as I said before, I think I said before, when it's over, so as you can see, there is nothing more at the end to do. It has finished everything you wanted, so it closes. How you can avoid this? So what you can do, you can open Vissim yourself and then connect in to that Vissim instance. So there is one important thing you need to do in order. So what you do, you right click on the properties, you bring up the shortcuts properties, and here in the end you put space, little minus sign, and automation. So you must open Vissim with that, if you want um, Python or the script to be able to connect to it. So let's open it. While it is loading, I show you that you need to basically put this into the shortcut. So you have a little bracket, you close, and then automation. So this is what you need to add. Now Vissim is opening. Now what you need to do, I recommend using the other one because sometimes this doesn't really work in this case when you have it open. So just put this into, just put the hash before and use this com dispatch Vissim Vissim. So now if I run it, what will happen? It will load this model into the file, but it won't close it because Vissim is open and you still can add more and more stuff to it. You can run it as many times as you want. So in this case, it will not close it. So now if I run it, you see it immediately opens it. And there you have it. And of course, after this, you can have other Python files, or you can have so much stuff here that you can manipulate your network. You can do conversions, you can do whatever you want. You can even optimize your signal if you write a script to do that for you, if you don't like the way Vissim does it, or anything. In the future, I might use this option to do some examples or go back to the event-based script because I think each has its own advantages and use cases. But anyway, I hope you found it useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any ideas for future videos or any examples. And if you like what you see, please consider like and subscribe this video. And if you want to support my channel and me, please check out my Patreon page. Description is well, sorry, it is in the description below. The link to do that. Thanks a lot for watching. See you the next one.